Good day everyone, you're all welcome to this Bootstrap series course. So we'll be diving into what is gradient. We have talked about what is gradient before in our last section. So we'll be moving to our Bootstrap. So I've talked about container. Sorry, we are talking about container. Just remember that we have not talked about container. So containers are a fundamental building block of Bootstrap that contain padding and aligned your content within a given device or viewpoint. Now let us dive into this. So we'll just take this, how they work. Containers are the most basic layout elements in Bootstrap and are required when using our default grid system. Containers are used to contain padding and sometimes center the content within them. While containers can be nested, most layouts do not require a nested container. Now, Bootstrap comes with three different containers. We have container, which is the fixed container, which sets a maximum weight at each responsive breakpoint, and we have container break, which is the weight 100% units the specific breakpoint you want to use, and we have container float, which is a weight at all breakpoints. Now let's see the illustration on this table. We have container and we have container small, which is the breakpoint, and we have container medium, also the breakpoint, and large, and XL and XSL, and fluid, that is breakpoint. So let's go to our VS Code. Now let's go to our VS Code. So I'll make this small. Sorry. So this will be small. So now I'll be taking this off, and I will try to create my class container. Bootstrap does with class because of we just need to call the class, and here I'll put border so we can actually see what we are doing. So I'll comment, I'll just remove this for now, and I will add the content here. I'll call this contents, and I'll save, and I'll open my live server. Okay, can you see? It's 80%. It's taking this actually 10 space. So let's bring this down. I want to use empty 5 means empty means margin top. I believe you have done CSS, so you know what is margin top. So we want to bring this down. You see, it's done already. So we took this space and this other space. So let's check the fluid in container fluid. Let's add the container fluid. So I'll be bringing this here like this. I'll be bringing it here. I'll be making this smaller. So let's check fluid, and I'll save. You see, it took this space, the O space. You see, it took the O space. You see. So that's for the container fluid and the container itself. So we'll be using a container. So we're going to our now. If you want to actually add your medium screen, your large screen, and the rest, you can actually do that. So this is the default container. default container, and we have the responsive container. Now the responsive container allows you to specify a class that is 100% within unit the specific breakpoint is reaching. That's for the screen. So we have the float take the full width of the viewpoint, and we have the size variable. If you want to actually customize that, you can do that yourself. So let's move to the next one, which is the grid. Now we'll be taking this briefly using our powerful first mobile flexible grid to build layout of all shapes and size. Thanks to a 12 column system, 6 default responsive tails, size and variables are mixed, and doses of predefined classes. So we'll be going into this briefly. So now I'll be removing this content. I'll be creating a row, class row. So I want to create my column for this. Let me see this. Okay, I want to create my column. I'll call the column class, and I'll call this column. So I want to duplicate this. So I'll save. So now I need to get my style so we can actually see this, because if I view this on the browser, I'll just be seeing. Let me just view it on the browser to see what I'm trying to explain to you. You see. So you need to add color to it to actually see the difference. So I'll save. You see the difference, those 3 columns. If I actually duplicate again, you see, it's because of the screen. If I move, do you see? Because of the screen. So we're taking this off. So we'll go to the next one. Now the grade options, we can have the extra small and the medium and the large and the SS large and the extra SS large. We can actually play with those stuffs. So let's create this. Now how we'll do this, we want to actually do this. Now I want to set each column with their weight. Now I can say, if you remember, Bootstrap takes only 12 columns, and I want to set the column. I want to set this one to 4. Let me come the 4. So I will save. Okay, sorry. I will save. Do you see extra space is equal? Now this space is remaining what, 4. So Bootstrap, now if I put my call class to actually do autocomplete for me, let me put the column. And save autocomplete. That I don't need to set this one. If I set this one to 2, there will still be space of 2. You see. So let's move to the next one. So that is just that. So we'll be talking about variable with content. We can actually set our content so we are done with this. So we'll just move to the next section. We are done with all this. We are done with this. You can see if you want to set the mixed and the rest of it. So I'll be moving fast to the column. So we'll be moving to the column. Now before we move to the column, let me just stop this video here. So we'll come back to talk about the column. So I'd like you to join me in the next section. Thank you for watching this particular section. Thanks, I will be expecting you in the next section. Thank you.